I don't normally do videos where I'm talking about controversy in the gaming industry or tech industry. I generally don't do videos where I'm talking about controversy at all. But this one deserves to be talked about. And this is about the Cyberpunk 2077 fiasco. I know there are people making a million videos about this game left and right, but this is some big news because Sony has decided to start giving refunds for the game, and they're also going to be removing it from the PlayStation Store. Let's get into it. What's up, everybody? It's Mikhail Kasanova, Hawaii content creator, host of Hawaii's #1 podcast, the Kasanova Podcast. I stream every single week on twitch.tv/Mikhail Kasanova. So catch me over there. I wanted to do this video because I really have had this situation when it comes to CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk 2077 has really been on my nerves. It is seriously been on my nerves because the people that got the review copy of the game, they only got it for PC. The only footage for console was what CD Projekt Red had started showing, which was heavily edited, footage. And every review that popped up for the game, I believe is either the 7th or the 9th of December, every review that popped up for the PC game, everyone said that the game had a lot of bugs. I'm talking tremendous, I'm talking huge bugs, right? But they kept saying the game overall was a good game. Now, that stoked some curiosity in me. I'm like, I need to know if this game is actually worth playing. I need to know if the game is good enough to overlook the bugs. Now, as you guys know, I streamed it on Twitch, and I ran into a couple bugs myself. Nothing game breaking, but I ran into ones where pedestrians were like floating in the sky. Characters were just like floating outside of chairs. Like, it was some really weird shit that I was seeing, but nothing that broke the game and made it unplayable. But on the other hand, I did play this on the PlayStation 5. And so, I ran at 60 frames per second. It was graphically okay. It didn't look good. Like, there are games that have come out that look fantastic, but this game did not. It wasn't great. It was serviceable. It wasn't great. I also played it on PlayStation 4 Pro. I don't have a base PlayStation 4 or base Xbox One to play it on. I don't even have it on the Xbox. I just tried it on my PlayStation 4 Pro, and it ran okay-ish, 30 frames per second. It was kind of choppy. Now, there's been a lot of controversy over the last couple weeks and especially the last couple days, where there's been a lot of PR nightmares for Cyberpunk 2077. I know a lot of the PR people that work on this game personally, and it has not been a good situation for any of them as well. So basically, the game's a broken mess. It's a broken mess. I don't think I've seen a game launched that's been this broken in a long time. Like, we're talking, this is worse than Mass Effect Andromeda broken, worse than Anthem broken. This shit is broken. Like, I didn't experience it, but from everything I've seen and heard from people I know that have played it, it is an absolute clusterfuck of a game. Now, for whatever reason, the game was shipped. I don't know why it was shipped in this condition. I don't understand why they didn't delay it. This game was not ready for release. It needed probably another 6 months to a year. And if anything, if they knew, and from all the reports that are coming out, CD Projekt Red's upper management knew the game was not ready for consoles, like previous gen console. I'm gonna say, when I say current gen, I mean PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, Series S, because that's current gen. Previous gen would be PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So the fact that they knew it was not ready for previous generations and they decided to put it out anyway, that is very suspect. I don't understand why they did that. In the long run, it's hurt them more than it's helped them. Now, people were trying to get refunds, and PlayStation refused to do refunds. Xbox was doing refunds. Steam was doing refunds, but PlayStation didn't want to do it. Now, PlayStation actually put out a statement as of 3 p.m. on December 17, 2020, and I will read it off for you guys. PlayStation says that SIE strives to ensure a high level of customer satisfaction, and we will begin to offer a full refund for all gamers who have purchased Cyberpunk 2077 via PlayStation Store and want a refund. Please visit the following link to initiate the refund. They effectively also will be removing Cyberpunk 2077 from the PlayStation Store, which I'm like, okay, well, all right. It took Sony this long. Now, looking at the whole situation, can CD Projekt Red turn this game around? I do think that they can turn the game around to make it a profitable game that people will actually want to go out and buy and play. I just think this is going to be like No Man's Sky. Like that was another game that had a lot of hype, a lot of promise, and it didn't deliver on anything until 4 to 5 years later. I do think that Cyberpunk 2077, and from what I played, I enjoyed it, even though it was a buggy mess occasionally. It is a good game. It's just got a lot of performance issues, a lot of bugs in it. And I think that, especially with the track record of CD Projekt Red, I do think that they can turn this around. But the image and reputation of them has severely been tarnished because they were the consumer friendly, the pro gamer company, and what they've done with this has been an absolute clusterfuck. It's interesting when you look at this in another perspective of how hyped this game was. I don't think I've seen a game as hyped as this ever. Like, this was so overhyped to the point where even I was like, it's impossible for this to live up to the hype that people are putting into it, right? Like, some people were acting like this is going to be the greatest game ever made. And yeah, it's been probably the worst game of 2020. From a technical aspect. Gameplay wise is fun, story is good, but from a technical aspect, this is the worst game of 2020. This is going to take some time for them to turn it around. I am glad that Sony is offering refunds. I am glad that they are delisting it because it doesn't live up to the Sony standard. I am hoping that Microsoft does the same and delists the game as well, and offers, regardless of when you got it, I hope people will get their refunds on it, across the spectrum, whatever platform you got it on. This is costing, from what I heard, this costs CD Projekt Red about $1 billion. Now, keep in mind that CD Projekt Red does have another outlet for income, which is GOG. That's Good Old Games. That is actually owned by CD Projekt Red. So they're still making money. That is GOG is the biggest competitor next to Steam. There's Steam, GOG, and then right under that Epic Game Store. So they're making money. But I hope this is a lesson to all video game studios. Please finish your game. I know there's a lot of controversy around this game, around crunch, just like there was around The Last of Us Part 2. But, working a game, as gamers, I know we tease you guys about, the game got delayed again and again and again. I'd rather have a game delayed and come out working day one than coming out a mess like this. So hopefully this gets turned around. If you bought this game, get your refund, especially if you got it on PlayStation. I'll leave a link to the tweet as well as a link to start the process to get your refund. Now, am I still going to review Cyberpunk 2077? I will review the game when it is fixed. I will not review it in its current status. So, that being said, what do you guys think? What are your thoughts on this whole Cyberpunk 2077 fiasco? Did you buy it? Are you upset with it? Are you loving the quality of it? Whatever your thoughts are, let's get the conversation going down below. And also, let's take the conversation further. If you want, we have a Discord. Hop in our Discord. We talk about everything, games, tech, politics, more. It's a fun ragtag group of various people from all kinds of walks of life. Other than that, catch me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Miguel Kasanova. I stream every single week over there. I'm primarily a Final Fantasy 14 streamer. but I do stream variety content. And with that being said, I catch you guys on the next one. Deuces wild, too sweet, be the elite. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. I really want to say mahalo and gracias for doing so. It is truly amazing that I have people that actually enjoy my content. I mean, you made it to the end of the video, so I assume you enjoyed it. If you didn't, hey, there's a dislike button you can always hit. I know, some people like to do that, but hey, whatever. I just am appreciative of the fact that you came through, you watched it, you got to this point. If you want to do me a solid, go ahead and hit the like button if you really liked it. And if you loved it, go ahead and sub for more content like this. If you want to support my work, we've got channel memberships, we got Patreon, and all that will pop up somewhere on the screen here and linked down below. Your support means a lot to me. If you know someone who would enjoy this type of content, go ahead and share it. That's what matters most. You guys watching it and sharing it with someone who might enjoy it, a friend, who knows. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Mahalo again, gracias, and fa'afatai. I will see you on the next one. Yeah, there's 3 different languages I spoke there. So Hawaiian, Spanish, and Samoan. So gives you a little detail as to what I'm mixed with. But with that being said, I'll see you guys on the next one. Y'all stay blessed, stay safe, and yeah, happy gaming, happy streaming. Have a good one.